Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Today, I want to answer the question, is Black Ops 3 Zombies too easy? There are three things that I think the community talks about making Black Ops 3 too easy. There are three things that the developers implemented into Black Ops 3 that make the game too easy. And I have a unique perspective. I really got hardcore into zombies in Black Ops 3, delved into it, and got obsessed with it in Black Ops 3 rather than in Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 1 or World at War, so I think I bring an interesting perspective into the conversation. So is Black Ops 3 Zombies too easy? In my opinion, no. Black Ops 3 Zombies is more fair. I'm going to talk about three different things specifically that I hear in the community that make Black Ops 3 too easy. But most of them, I feel, are implemented to make Black Ops 3 and, the Zombies game mode more fair. The prime example of this is the 3-hit down system. In World at War, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 2, it only took 2 hits from a zombie without Juggernog in order for you to go down. In Black Ops 3 and then Infinite Warfare and World War 2 zombies, this got bumped up to 3 hits. So you can take 1 hit, 2 hit, and then on the 3rd hit you would go down if you didn't have Juggernog or the equivalent. In a lot of people's minds, this took away the pressure of the early game. This made the game too easy. This made the game a lot less stressful and a lot more easy and beginner friendly. A little fact that I think a lot of people kind of look over is that they made the zombies able to hit you a lot more easily, a lot faster, a lot more aggressive. In Black Ops 2, you could be at round 50 and still have walkers. But in Black Ops 3, by round 10, all of the zombies are pretty much running at you. They're not sprinting until later, but they're running at you. They're more aggressive, which makes the system a little bit more balanced. But the reason that I think it makes it more fair is because going back to Black Ops 1, going back to Black Ops 2, you don't have a warning. There's no sort of, I gotta be careful. There's no sort of grace given. The 2-hit down system is incredibly unforgiving. You get hit once, you try to shoot a gap, you get hit again, and it's game over. There are a lot of situations with the 2-hit down system where that down is kind of out of your control, where the zombies just didn't line up properly, or the zombies, of course, the hit detection is a little wonky in the earlier games, so that could play a part in it. But in Black Ops 3, when you go down without Jug, it is like 99% your fault that you went down because of the amount of grace given to you. It gives a proper warning with balanced zombies, in my opinion, and it makes the game more fair. The second thing that I hear from a lot of people that makes Black Ops 3 too easy is the double pack-a-punch system. Now, I've done several videos on this, and this is another video with the same points about double pack-a-punch, but in my eyes, reaching high rounds shouldn't be gated by time or a wonder weapon. You shouldn't have to use the thunder gun, and you shouldn't have to put the thunder gun in the box and then get the thunder gun back out of the box just to progress to the high rounds. That's not a skill, in my opinion, that dictates a good or bad zombies player. What double pack-a-punching allows us to do as players is it allows us to focus on training, actually avoiding zombies, and actually progressing through the rounds. The game doesn't just automatically stop or become too difficult because, sorry, the wonder weapon of the map sucks, or you can't have enough time before the game resets. A good example of this has to be Nuketown Zombies or Call of the Dead. If you look up the world records for those maps, they're in like the 80s or something. Not because players can't get to those levels or can't get to those rounds, but because the game itself is actually preventing the players from being successful, because the wonder weapons of those maps just are garbage and they don't do enough damage. The game itself stops you from playing. It becomes impossible, which is completely outside the player's responsibility. Similar to the 3-hit down system, now that we have the double pack-a-punch system, when you go down, when you can't get past a certain round, most of the time, it's because of your own skill. It takes the focus off of the game and puts the focus on you as a skilled zombies player. Now granted, I think they should add a more diverse set of double pack-a-punch attributes and make it more interesting for wall weapons versus box weapons and SMGs versus different types of weapons, but I've already made that video. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about that makes Black Ops 3 too easy is one that I can't defend too strongly, and that is going to be gobblegums. When talking about gobblegums in the broad sense, it's really difficult to defend them because there are so many specifics that people can bring up. Well, Perkaholic, well, near-death experience, well, round robin, well, power vacuum, especially the later gobblegums that do make the game super easy, in my opinion. I do think they make the game easier, but I think that there is just this inherent issue with the community's mindset against gobblegums. I did do a video on this about the Black Ops 3 version of Nacht der Untoten, how I think it's the best version of Nacht der Untoten and all that stuff because it has all these options, but I just want to reiterate that point. Gobblegums are optional. Now I know, calm down, I don't have to use it, whatever, I hate that argument, I understand. But on that same note, I feel like we put ourselves in a weird position with this. I feel like we need to use these gobblegums simply because they're there. I mean, of course everyone says they're there, why not use them? But, that's your own personal deal. I personally don't use power vacuum. I mean, I have before, but it takes away the fun for me. It takes away the challenge, and I personally dislike that. I personally dislike the fact that Perkaholic gives me all of the perks. It takes away that fun. It takes away that challenge, that chess game of what perks do I want to choose. Of course, sometimes I'll do it because that is fun. I'm doing the Easter egg, whatever makes it a little bit easier, of course. But if it's not fun for you, then just don't do it. And if it is fun for you, great, do it. You get to play the way that you want to play. This is perhaps the one thing that does actually make Black Ops 3 easier without making it more fair. There are select few gobblegums that are just simply overpowered. We can't argue that, near-death experience, power vacuum, round robin, that sort of thing makes the game easier, kind of cheaty, kind of unfair. But there are plenty other gobblegums that are balanced, that do make the game more palatable, and do make the game a little bit more fun. I love using just an extra credit on Origins with the double points to open up the map. It's something small, it's something simple, but it's fun, and it doesn't really change anything, it just makes it less grindy. Zetsubo no Shima, if you pop a double points, you open up the map faster. Even a shopping free, which everyone seems to hate. If they balanced the time with it, or they balanced the amount of points that you could use with it, maybe somehow, that could be a balanced and fair gobblegum, because you have to run the correct route. You have to run an intelligent route in order to get the most out of that gobblegum. And even Perkaholic, I'll say, a bad player with all of the perks probably isn't gonna be any better than an average player with only 4 perks. The reason I wanted to talk about gobblegum here is because a lot of people point out those very obviously overpowered ones and say all gobblegums are just awful. I never want to see any gobblegums again in Black Ops 4 or future Call of Duty Zombies titles. But I really like gobblegums. I like the flavor hexed. I like the licensed contractor because it's 600 points and it's stupid. I like burnt out because it's stupid. I like slaughter slide. I like pop shocks. I like the soda fountain. I think that's cool. I think it's fun. I like the unique ones and the fun ones and even the helpful ones, because sometimes when a difficult map comes out, you want to stack yourself up to give you the best chance possible, and that's a fun dynamic. And if you feel like that's not fun, if you feel like that's kind of breaking the game, then it's great, because you don't need to use it. I think specifically towards the double pack-a-punch and the 3-hit down system, I think there's a lot of blowback against those two systems, because the past 3 Call of Duty Zombies titles didn't have them, because players learned zombies and players understood zombies at this really harsh and unforgiving level, or at this harsh and unforgiving level. But kind of like how older console generations and older games didn't have save points, didn't have a bunch of these luxuries, autosave, checkpoints. Gaming evolves, and zombies is evolving, and getting to a high round shouldn't be tedious, and it shouldn't be boring. That's why we have double pack punch. Those early rounds shouldn't be unforgiving, shouldn't be just completely unfair at some certain points. That's why we have the 3-hit down system. And of course, we want to be fun, we want to add different things, and that's why gobble gums were introduced. And I don't think these are bad things. I think these are some of the best things about Black Ops 3. These are some of the things that I adore about Black Ops 3. These are what makes Black Ops 3 the best zombies experience, in my opinion. Even without Zombies Chronicles, this right here is why I love Black Ops 3. Is Black Ops 3 too easy? I don't think so. I think Black Ops 3 is more fair, with a splash of too easy, maybe with the gobble gums, we'll say. That's just my thoughts. What do you guys think of this? Tell me, what do you guys think of the 3-hit down system, double pack a punch, and gobble gums? And did I miss something that perhaps makes the game too easy in your eyes? I know a lot of people say that the box weapons are really powerful, but really ultimately they're only good until the 30s anyway, so really what's the point? So I just didn't really think of mentioning it in this video until now, so tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until the next absolutely beautiful zombies morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.